What is up, YouTube? Johnny here with El Toppo Loco.
I am not Johnny.
And who do we have in front of us today?
My name is DJ Kill Kyle.
Okay, what's
that's
up?
it. I'm playing this Syn Shenron deck.
Nice.
Deck is gas.
Syn Shenron, heard this card's pretty good.
Card's broken. It's just broken. I have only activated his effect once, and I lost that game.
Nice.
So his effect is aight.
Okay.
The fact that I get to draw an untapped shit, broken.
We play the other stuff for this leader.
Yeah. The fact that you get to draw an untapped, broken.
Before we get into this profile though, if you guys are free, next Saturday, August 15th, Computer Gaming Universe in Newark, New Jersey is having a huge event. So if you guys are in the area, if you're in New York, it's in North Jersey, so you guys can definitely make it. If you're in Jersey, come through. Pennsylvania, it'll be definitely worth the drive.
If you want to come out and
Loco's gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
if you want to come out and get bodied by Syn Shenron, I'm your man. Just come out.
Yeah, he says that now. What'll happen?
All right. So this deck relies on these 12 broken cards.
Awesome.
You play this for 1, tap 1 to sacrifice it, plays this. This freezes, as in can't attack either a 4-drop or leader that's rested, which is broken.
But if my leader awakens, I can attack, right?
Yes, you can. Which is why I don't really attack you. This is not aggro whatsoever. As much as it seems like it, this deck is not aggro. It just builds the board and then pushes in at random points.
Some big juicy 30K.
This 30K is one of the most broken cards I've ever seen.
This boy's thick.
That boy is thick and negates all effects, which is insanely broken. Yeah. Every big card in the game, even if they have like an ETB that says when this card enters, this makes everything a vanilla, which is just broken.
It makes Smoke Dragon butt.
You get play events.
It makes Smoke Dragon butt.
It makes Cell Secret butt. It makes literally half the game butt.
You get play effects, they just get blanked afterwards.
I'm running 3 of each. on the Haze chain.
Okay.
This chain is cool. This card is broken because if your opponent doesn't know what it does or just isn't expecting it, it just kills, again, half the game. I killed a Cell Secret Rare because my opponent...
You cut it to 3 to make room for, like...
Yes. I cut it to 3 for a card that you'll see later.
It's just cyclable, too, with the 3 drop.
Yeah. This chain is broken. It's the same chain. Play for 1. Sacrifice it for 1. Play this. When he enters, get a 4 or less Shadow Dragon from your grave to your hand. So you can get this, you can get any of these, you can get these. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Tell us what you did to me with this.
So my opponent decided to kind of go all out and go for the swing on turn 4, and he played a Cell Secret Rare, and I had 4 cards in hand. One of them was conveniently this and a Shadow Dragon, so I just fucked his day.
Yeah, this card.
That card. Awesome. If your opponent's trying to be very aggressive, that card is good. These 2 cards are just broken. I use these for Unison Killers because I use them for Unison Killers, and I also swing for game a lot of times with these. Like this having double strike is just great.
Yeah.
This having dual attack, it helps a lot against Unisons. That's basically it. I mean, they're like utility cards.
Hell yeah, dude.
2 of the best card in the game. If you're playing a yellow deck, you're not playing this. You might want to quit. I'll be real with you. You might have to reconsider everything.
This team
real
seems too
talk,
much
if anybody
like
in Toppo Loco, they're gonna have that card in their hand. I don't stack.
Except for one person.
I don't stack.
I'm playing 2 Zarbon. I really should bump this to 4, but this deck is already 53 cards. This card's pretty good because there's an effect where when you combo during your opponent's turn, on top one of your creatures. So if you have a blocker like this, and say you block, you combo this from your hand, you just get to block again, and most likely kill another creature because this has revenge. Again, broken.
Sneaky.
It's very sneaky. There's a lot of people who either don't expect it or don't really have a way to play around it. Yeah. And then I'm playing Super Goblins, mainly because my super combos are Zamasu's. Zamasu is the best super combo in the game. Second best. I gotta say, Bibbity's the best. But this is. I would be high if I said that this is the second best super combo in the game.
Yeah. You already know we love this card. We love this combo.
This combo is really good. I don't usually do this combo till turn 4 4, maybe 5. Turns 1 through 4 are very much the same throughout games. I'll explain them later, but this is typically a turn 5 play, and it still disrupts them a lot, even if they have 5 energy and
They
shit.
messed up your rest of their leader.
Yeah, resting leader or battle cards they're swinging with or anything. It just it helps.
It kind
a
of
lot.
punishes, dude.
It punishes people for not like. Yeah. 4 are one of the best cards in the game.
Damn, I heard this card is pretty good.
Yeah, this card is pretty good.
I heard that card just went up double price.
Yep. So the reason I'm only playing 3 of each on the Haze chain is because we have these, so drawing into them shouldn't be that much of a problem.
It fixes the hand control problem, right?
Yeah, like if I have to play against Green Frieza, this just annihilates them,
Right.
and that's why you need to play 4.
It's
like,
not fun.
as much as this card is $200, you really need to play 4. Just save your money, buy event pack 1s. Yeah.
Buy out of a pack one.
I'm playing 3 Mechis. A lot of people told me to play 4. A lot of people told me to play 2. This card is bonkers. I'm telling you right now. I said also against the same player who I killed their Cell Secret with this. His name will be unnamed for now.
His name is Tommy.
I literally bumped this to 6, stole his Gotenks Patara or Union, and just started swinging for a game. It was just broken. Like it's just this card's nuts. Like this card.
Yeah.
3 is the right number because 4. There are games where I've drawn like too many, and with 2, I'm not playing the 1-drop Gyro that searches it. So 3 is like the perfect number.
Okay. And by the time you get to turn 4, like you'll see it.
Yeah. You're waiting till turn 4 to see it, so it's it should be in your hand by then. 3 Vegeta. This card's kind of self-explanatory. 4 is a lot because there are games where I just don't even get a chance to play Meki Kabura.
I've seen a lot of deck profiles running 4. I'm just like, you're
Yeah,
wild,
it
bro.
is a little weird
It's a
because
lot.
this. You also have to remember that this has to be.
On the field.
No, it has to have 2 markers.
Yeah,
So that. There was 1 or 2 times today where this was at like 1 marker, and I was like, shit, I have this dead card in my hand. So, yeah, I mean, I think 3 is the right number. It's like the same as Mechis. You'll draw it when you need it.
Especially because you feel bad comboing when you need it later.
There's a few extra cards, Light Bullet and 2 Time Magic.
Okay, let's talk about this card.
This card, people sleep on
What
the
does
card.
it do?
It is Nimbus. It says tap 1 yellow energy, counter attack. Tap 2 of your battle cards, 2 of your own battle cards, and your opponent can only attack 1 more time for the turn.
So it's like a Nimbus.
It's literally just Nimbus, but instead of pitching a
don't
card
neg.
from your hand, you tap 2. And it, like Miguel was saying, you don't neg because by the time you pass to your opponent's turn, you're going to have at least 2 or 3 creatures untapped because this untaps everything at the end of the turn.
Spicy.
It's very spicy.
And you don't lose anything because if you combo Zarbon, you're untapping one of them anyways.
Yep. And Time Magic is just, 2 is enough. I only need
Two's a
it.
good number.
I only need it towards the end of the game, and there's also a lot of times where I'm just like low in life and I don't even want to play it, but it gets in there.
You
Now,
need protection for when you're tapped out.
yeah.
Joke's on you, I don't use protection.
So these are the oh man, these are the 3 secret rares of the deck. I say secret rares because all 3 of these cards are broken. It's self-explanatory. This thing steals games. This thing steals many games.
Google, I know you're playing that now.
Like even if they like Giant Ball or Vegeta or something like that, if you have a board presence, which you're most likely going to, this just kills your opponent even if they like tap it or something, because your opponent not being able to activate effects is literally one of the hardest locks in the game. Locking them for your turn and then your opponent's turn is broken.
Yeah, it's very difficult to get around this guy.
Yeah, and then one of the greatest secrets in the game.
It's the greatest
It
secret
is
in
the
the game.
greatest secret rare in the
It's
game.
pretty good.
God, we love this card.
You have seen 3 deck profiles. All 3 of them play that card. Because this card is just broken.
It's so generic.
And the math for it is really good because almost your entire deck, coincidentally, is odd. So you have this 9-drop, you have this 3-drop that go together. You have many times, you have that, and a Bergamo, which I'm pretty sure is...
Yeah.
That's... Am I... Yeah, no,
No,
no.
it is. You got it, yeah. 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
like these are like the numbers that make it so much easier. To
This
just
makes
go
it
into
so
this.
easy.
Yeah, this and like, and there's plenty of 1-drops too.
You have
There's,
your other free drops too.
yeah, like you have
The Vegeta counterplay.
Vegeta counterplay. You have Haze. It's just really good. This card, if you can play this card, I'm telling people right now, if you're playing the new Agents of Destruction deck, you should be playing this card because you play Garlic Jr., you play Android 13, you play Broly, you play it has to be green or yellow, and you also play what's the other one? Slug.
Yeah.
You have so many numbers that work with, and they're all 2 or 3. So like you sacrifice 3 or 4 of them, and you get this.
If you play green or yellow, you should be playing that card.
If you have the ability to play this card, you play it. All right.
That card should be worth one of the big 2 strike.
Yes.
Uh,
It's so generic.
Side deck?
give it a year, and then I will.
So generic though.
Side deck. West Kai. This card is so good. The amount of times I've bounced back Bardox while they're attacking is just so good.
Don't forget Bibbidi.
This is good.
And Bibbidi, yeah, Vegex. I think you like. If my deck wasn't so tight as it was already, I would try and mainboard this because this card is your saving grace against Vegex. Like it's
Vegex, Toa.
it needs like you have to have a way around that broken card, and this is the way. 2 Kamis. I'm pissed that they're mismatched. I have learned to deal with it.
We take what we can get.
We take what we can get.
I think I got one at home for.
This card's good. You need a board wipe sometimes. Vegex. Now with AOD is now out, so this is probably like a really good card.
I'm about to throw that in my sideboard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this card just it deals with boards,
Yep.
and there's a lot of decks where they don't have anything higher than 4, so this is just relevant regardless because you're killing at least 1 or 2 creatures.
Yeah.
It does really
Playing 2 Burning Impact. This card's randomly good against like it's good against a lot of things because you can hit the most expensive card in the game. Hiya! You can shovel this back into your opponent's deck if they decide to attack before activating it. And the same goes with Ribrianne. You get to put back Ribrianne, and hopefully they
It's
don't.
probably really good in the mirror too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the
You
mirror
can hit the
because.
one balls.
It's excellent.
You hit the one balls back.
Yeah, in this deck, when the dudes die, when these 2 die, they bring this back from the drop area, and you draw a certain amount of cards.
Okay, sorry. Before people can you explain what this card actually does?
So if you have when your opponent attacks, this thing doesn't. It's just a 1-drop black negate.
It's not
It
negate.
doesn't actually negate the attack, but it says shuffle 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard into their deck.
Okay.
It's free if you have a Unison out. So it's good because, you'll have Meki Gabora, and by the time you play Meki Gabora, especially if you're going first, that's probably the turn they're going to start doing like Ribrianne and Kid Apes and stuff like that. So this just helps get rid of those targets. Yeah, this card, again, in the mirror, it's really good because your opponent always wants to play these.
It's good against hand control also.
Yeah, very.
Well, because the other thing with that is not only that, you shuffle back. You shuffle back the door is up against the Frieza matchup.
That
And that
too,
completely
yeah.
shuts off the deck.
Yeah. That's stupid. 2 Release from Evil.
That card's amazing.
This card, I also sniped our no-name guest. My opponent had one of the greatest cards in this deck, Meki Gabora, out, and Release from Evil is so stupid because it says if you have a Unison out, negate the. It doesn't negate the attack, but it Oh my God! Negates its effects, ignoring barrier. And I think it's also a time magic. It can't untap until my next turn.
It's the only card in the game right now that blanks.
Yeah, so my opponent attacked with this, and I Soul Punished, and he didn't activate this before attacking, so he just never got to activate the plus or minus that turn, which puts Unisons behind so far.
Reboot Gohan too, dude.
It locks Reboot Gohan because it says not negate the attack, but target card, any card that's attacking.
Yep.
So Unisons, leader cards, battle cards, broken.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's also free if you have Unison out, which you most likely will. 2 Final Flash. This card is randomly good. It gets in there. Like, if your opponent's trying to sell secret rare or has something stupid on board that you need to get rid of. This was my saving grace against the new Gogeta secret rare. Someone played it against me. I was like, alright, cool. Oh, yeah. And then I went to my next turn, and I was keeping the secret rare tapped with Mecha Gabora. So my opponent just couldn't play battle cards and couldn't get rid of the thing that was stopping him from playing battle cards. So this comes in clutch. Also stop sell secret rare.
You can also Final Flash and take it.
This creates so many soft locks. It's ridiculous.
Helps a lot. 2 giant balls. Not the only ones in the room.
Yeah, I told you that. I told you that. Confidence.
This card is also good for like sell secret rare and stuff because
You only play 2 of them too.
yeah, only 2 on the side. You know, it's good for like sell secret rare stuff that either has deflect or something big that you need
It
to.
doesn't hit deflect.
That's what I'm saying. It gets around deflect. That's what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, because it hits the board, then you rest it.
Yeah. Doesn't hit the fuck.
It just can't hit barrier.
Yeah.
Well,
No, because the only way we get around the deflect is if it hit on auto.
It's a counterplay.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Well, shit.
It does work with Bergamo though. You
Yeah.
get tap
It
something
works with
and play
Bagama.
Bergamo.
Yeah, shit. Well, we all learned something new here today, folks.
Man's cheating over here.
I didn't do that. Teo can attest. I had 2 giant balls in my hand, and I didn't play a single one of them. The last 3 cards on the sideboard are just 3 Nimbus. This card's one of the best yellow cards in the game. Like, I wish I could be maining it, but this deck slightly cares about hand size, depending on how.
No, I think Light Bullet in the main is better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I tried not playing Light Bullet and just playing this, and it sucks to have to pitch a card and just have like 2 dead creatures on the board that don't do anything like that.
It's not as
that.
strong as it used to be too because Unison is still
Yeah.
swing.
So the fact that Unisons exist sucks because they can just get around her.
And it's not only that. If you're playing Lightbolt and you have Zarbon, you're not losing anything. So if you play that and you're forced to pitch something like Zarbon, you're not getting Zarbon's full effect, and you're not being able to retap something like the 9-drop.
It's also just really bad against hand control.
Yeah.
Like really bad.
All right, cool.
That was.
So this is the deck you went undefeated today at our locals, right? First place.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
I came late. I didn't make it in time.
Shit, you're right. Still.
Still. Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. You guys can catch us at CGU this Saturday. Definitely try to come through.
It's gonna get local.
And yeah, be on the lookout for more content from us here at Toppo Loco. Thanks for watching.